Okay guys, step number one is unplug the stove. We're going to do this entire test with the stove unplugged. That way if you're working on a make ready and there's no power in the unit, you can still check that stove. That way you might save yourself a trip of having to move one. Alright, first thing we want to do is we want to set our tester to the lowest possible ohms setting. On mine that happens to be 200. It also has a little beep tone. Now my beep tone is not very loud, so you may not hear it. But first thing you want to do is you want to check your burners. Okay? We're just looking for continuity. That's why we're not plugged in. Okay, I've got 49 ohms. A little beeper didn't work. That's okay. We're just looking for ohms. We know this is good. Now, we want to take it. Let's just plug it in here. Okay? This is the rear. We're going to put it on high. On your power cord, the middle one is just ground, so we're not going to use it. We're only going to use the outside. Okay, I have ohms. Okay, if I have ohms, that tells me this is good, the harness is good, and the controller is good. Everything is cool there. You do the same thing. Doesn't matter what size you have. It's just the same test over and over again. You just check all of them. Right front. Go ahead and check it. We have ohms. Burner is good. Harness is good. Controller is good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the oven. Set it kind of high, like maybe 400, 450. Again, we're just going to use this. This is the bottom burner element we're checking. We have ohms. Bottom element is good. Set it to broil. That's your top burner. We have ohms. Okay, so right now we know that the bottom heating element, the top heating element, and the controller are all good. Okay, now, from the power to the burner, there's only two things in between. That's that controller and that harness. This is what a new harness looks like. Okay? If it's been serviced before, this will be connected under here with wire nuts. You can undo it and just snap in any burner, any heating element, and you can just put your probes in there and test it that way. That way you'll know if this is good. That way, if you're not getting any kind of ohms, that's good. That's good. The only thing left is that it would have to be bad. Now you can confirm that. This right here is one of these. See the two screw holes here? Got the same two screw holes here. You don't have to take it out of the stove. Just take the back off of the stove. This particular back has 4 screws on this side, 3 on that side. You just let it back, and on the back here you have 5 pins. You have L1, L2, H1, H2, and a P. All you have to remember is go 1 to 1, 2 to 2. So we're going to go from L1. Well, while it's in the stove, you'll disconnect L1, and you will touch the probe from L1 to H1. We have continuity. Put the connector back on, disconnect pin number 2. Now remember, this is what you have to be in the on position for this test to work. Okay, just set it on high. So now we're going to go from L2 to H2. Let's see, they're side by side on this one. Okay, we got tone, so that's good. Now you connect L2, put it back. Disconnect P. You got L, H, and P is all you have. We're going to go from P to H2. We have tone. Now if P doesn't work, if you get nothing across here, that's nothing to worry about. P is the little indicator light on the stove. Okay, that's all the P is for. So if it doesn't work, as long as L1 to H1 is good, L2 to H2 is good, it will still operate this burner, and it'll operate it accurately. Okay? And that is how you test a stove.